Tonight on EA Sports, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the Washington football team.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28-yard line. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete to Tyler Higbee.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 9 catches, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Roquan Smith in on the tackles.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won, and one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game: surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here, and I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Smith in on the tackle.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
Complete to Terry McLaurin. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Price. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
On 2nd down now, it's Price. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. He'll look to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
You don't deserve
upset,
anything
right?
for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
Packers nothing.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen.
Tariq Cohen.
The rushing numbers last week for Cohen. 15 carries, 61 yards.
They've won 2 straight games. They've done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he completes it to Cohen. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Cohen. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, because he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Love from the gun. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now Aldrich Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Rosas' kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3.
Ties the game at 3-3.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
They'll look to throw. He'll find Gibson here complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
Now a give, right side. It's Price, and he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 34. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find Gandy Golden there, complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports.
3-3.
He'll buy some time right, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Washington first down.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Tyler Higbee, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Take over 1st and 10.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
On the option, Love will hang on to it. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Love now on 2nd down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the 1st half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Cannot do that.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Love. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Going back to Love. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, it's Love. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5.
At the 8-yard line.
To the air again, Love.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on fourth down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on fourth down.
Makes this Washington 10, Packers 6.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And it's third down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
It's second down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Uchenna Nwosu. Jordan Love's sack.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Tariq Cohen and the rest of the offense heading back out there. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Second down, Love. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
So that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Throw to the right. He's got the tight end here, Sternberger. And he'll go down at the 28. That catch good for only a couple. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 28-yard line.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Ready. Mike's 56. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Love. That's complete right around the 8. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Packers take over 1st down.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
At the 33-yard line.
First down, Love to pass. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
25-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming. let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's get it.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
By Chase Young.
Chase Young in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. On 3rd down, Love. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
They run again with Hines. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 15-yard line.
for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
1st down going to the air with Love. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, they had their chances in the 1st half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
They'll run on 1st down. Price, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Washington.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. He'll drop to throw.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Washington.
56 to Mike.
On first down, it's Price, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he's got some space here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there. And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing? Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here? Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Jordan Love ready on first down here. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Going back to Love. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Tariq Cohen.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10. And I would expect pressure here.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55.
On 3rd down, Love. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Intercepted by Washington.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd
and 9 now. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down, Washington.
They'll run on first down. It's Price. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Greedy Williams on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
On first down, Price. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Price, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard
So here's Love and the Packers. Down by 10. 1:54 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Love. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards on the play, first down. And he completes it to Cohen. And I think the ball's out, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Now Love. Room to run inside the 40. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
At the 30-yard line.
Love looking to throw.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Love. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Again, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A 38-yard attempt.
Rosas' kick is good.
The kick
And this is back down to a 7-point game.
makes this Washington 23.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
So a victory here for the Washington football team. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point.